My dear ones, let me spin a tale for you. A tale as old as the hills and as rich as the soil we till. This is the story of a kingdom that was once prosperous, where the people lived in harmony with nature and paid homage to the spirits of their ancestors. In those days, the land was bountiful, and the crops grew tall and strong. The rivers teemed with fish, and the forests were alive with the songs of birds. But as time passed, the people grew complacent and forgot the ways of their forefathers. They no longer made offerings to the ancestors, and they turned their backs on the ancient traditions that had sustained their way of life for generations. It was not long before the spirits grew angry, and their wrath was felt throughout the land. A strange sickness began to spread, one that withered the crops, and brought fever and death to the people. No matter what the healers tried, the sickness only grew worse, and fear gripped the hearts of all who dwelt in the kingdom. The elders convened and consulted the oracle, seeking guidance from the ancient spirits. The oracle spoke, its voice echoing like thunder across the land. For peace to return to the kingdom, a virgin boy must journey to the land of the spirits and fetch the water of life. Only when this sacred water is sprinkled upon the earth will the sickness be lifted and the land healed. A hush fell over the village as the elders relayed the oracle's words. They called forth all the young boys of the kingdom, but one by one they claimed to have lost their virginity, too afraid to undertake the perilous journey. All but one, that is, a boy of 15 years, came forward, the only son of a widow who had lost her husband when the boy was just 3 years old. The boy's name was Ifeanyi, and though his mother wept bitter tears at the thought of losing her only child, the elders decreed that he must be the one to make the journey. For in their eyes, his purity of heart and unwavering courage made him the perfect candidate to face the challenges that lay ahead. As so, with a heavy heart but a resolute spirit, Ifeanyi set out on his quest, armed with nothing but a small bag of provisions and the blessings of his people. He knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but he was determined to succeed, for the sake of his beloved kingdom and his ailing mother. For days and nights, Ifeanyi trekked through the dense forests, fending off wild beasts and navigating treacherous terrain. He crossed raging rivers and scaled towering mountains. At last, he reached the edge of the spirit realm, a place shrouded in mist and mystery. Here, he faced his greatest challenge, a massive python, ancient and powerful, that guarded the entrance to the land of the spirits. With a courage born of desperation, Ifeanyi battled the serpent, dodging its strike and striking back with a long object. The battle raged on for what seemed like an eternity, until Ifeanyi landed a blow that felled the mighty python. Battered and bruised, he stumbled past the fallen beast and into the spirit realm, where he was met with a sight that took his breath. Before him lay a vast, shimmering lake, its waters glowing with an ethereal light. Ifeanyi knew that this was the source of the water of life, and he wasted no time in filling his vessel. But as he turned to leave, a fearsome beast blocked his path, a towering horned creature with eyes that burned like embers. Ifeanyi steeled himself for another battle, but the beast merely regarded him with a solemn gaze. In that moment, Ifeanyi understood that this was not a foe to be fought, but a guardian to be respected. He bowed low before the creature, and it stepped aside, allowing him to pass. With the water of life secured, Ifeanyi began the long journey back to the village, his step lighter now that his quest was nearly complete. But the trials were not yet over, for as he approached the outskirts of the kingdom, he was met with a sight that chilled his blood. The village lay in ruins, and the people were scattered, their faces etched with despair. It was then that Ifeanyi learned the heartbreaking truth. The king had succumbed to the sickness in his absence, and with his passing, hope had all but abandoned the land. But Ifeanyi did not falter. He pushed forward, water vessel in hand, and sought out the elders. With trembling hands, they accepted the precious water and sprinkled it upon the earth, chanting the ancient words that had been passed down through generations. And then, a miracle unfolded before their eyes. The land seemed to exhale a collective sigh of relief, and life began to stir once more. The crops that had withered sprang back to vibrant green, and the sickness that had plagued the people melted away like a bad dream. A great cry of joy went up from the people, and Ifeanyi was hoisted onto their shoulders, hailed as a hero and savior. In that moment, the elders decreed that he should be made the new king, for his bravery and sacrifice had saved them all. And so it was that Ifeanyi, the once humbled boy, ascended the throne, his mother beaming with pride and joy at his side. From that day forward, the kingdom prospered, and the people never again forgot the importance of honoring the spirits and the ways of their ancestors. And as for Ifeanyi, he ruled with a wise and gentle hand, ever mindful of the lessons he had learned on his incredible journey. For he knew that true strength comes not from might alone, but from the purity of one's heart and the courage to face any challenge, no matter how daunting. My people, this is the tale of the boy who became king, a tale of bravery, sacrifice, and enduring power of hope. May its lessons echo through the ages, reminding us all to walk in harmony with the ways of and to honor the spirits that guide our steps. I believe you enjoyed the story. Kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting tales. Goodbye.